How you doing? It's Kwa here. In this video, you're going to learn the reasons why I quit Instagram and how I was able to get an extra 10 hours per week. So let's go. For many years, I've been using Instagram. I remember using it probably about back in 2013. Over time, just by using Instagram, I just became really addicted to it. I started scrolling quite a lot. I was always on Instagram, and then over the years, I just became even more addicted to it. I just kept using it constantly. And then I realized that with Instagram, every spare moment that I have, I'm always sitting down and just scrolling through Instagram. I'm not too sure why. And then I just thought to myself, how much time am I spending on Instagram? So then one day I did the calculations. I sat down and then I was looking at how many hours do I spend on Instagram per week. So with Instagram, I might sit down and I might look at it for maybe about a few minutes. 5 minutes here, 7 minutes there, 5 minutes here, 7 minutes there. And if you add up all the minutes that you spend on Instagram, it can add up to maybe about 1 hour or maybe even 2 hours. So I realized that I spend maybe about 1 hour per day on Instagram. So then I did the calculations. 1 hour per day on Instagram is equal to 30 hours a month on Instagram. 30 hours multiplied by 12 months, that's 360 hours on Instagram. So then I did more calculation. I've been using it for over 8 years. So 360 hours multiplied by 8 years, that's equivalent to over 3,000 hours on Instagram. That time that I spent on Instagram, what did I get out of it? And you can imagine, not much. So then I just realized, you know what? I've had enough of this application taking over my attention, taking over my focus, hogging all my time, and it's just constantly just grabbing me in. So what I did was I actually deleted the app and I just absolutely just stopped using it. I didn't tell anyone what I was doing, what my plans are. I didn't make any announcements. I just deleted the app and just told myself, I'm not going to use Instagram for 30 days. And you know what? After that 30 days, my life completely changed. So here's what I learned after stopping Instagram for the past few years. So number one, I got an extra 10 hours per week. I realized that when I stopped using Instagram completely, I'm stopped looking at things. I stopped scrolling. I'm not wasting my time looking at Instagram, looking at pictures and just scrolling and stuff like that. And then I did the calculations and I realized that I've actually gained an extra 10 hours per week. If you remove the time wasting activities that you're doing, you can actually gain time. You can gain another 10 hours. Number two is that I'm less anxious. With Instagram, you're constantly comparing yourself. You're looking at pictures of other people, what they're doing. They're always living their best life. They're always happy, smiling. They've got the best car, the best house. They've got more money than you. They look better than you. And when you're constantly looking at these type of things, you can't help but just comparing yourself, and you're looking at yourself thinking, well, I don't have that car, I don't have that watch, I don't have that marriage, I don't have that job, but you feel anxious. And then the thing, when I stopped using Instagram, I realized I stopped comparing myself to other people, and therefore I just felt happy. Number three is that I'm much happier. So I'm not saying that I'm the happiest person in the world, but I can guarantee you that not using Instagram, my happiness levels has definitely gone through the roof. The reason is because I'm just not comparing anymore. I don't feel stressed out by using this application to figure out how to post something, the best caption, the best title. That's not stressing me out anymore. I don't worry about those type of things anymore. So as a result, I've just offloaded all this stress. I don't have to compare myself to other people, and obviously I'm a lot happier now. Number four is that I've got a lot more time to focus on other activities. Because I'm saving myself another 10 hours per week by not using Instagram, I've got other things to focus on. So I'm making more YouTube videos, something that I enjoy doing. And I've also got more time to do other things such as reading books, playing video games, spending time with friends, going out for coffees. This is the beauty of gaining the extra 10 hours per week by not using Instagram. Number five is that I learn a lot more. One thing I noticed about Instagram is that it tends to show you lots of inspirational quotes and constantly bombarded with all these ideas, philosophies, quotes, motivational stuff. And years ago, I used to always save a screenshot of all those inspirational quotes, motivation, and just save it on my phone. However, because I've quit using Instagram, I'm not relying on that information anymore. I'm not reading someone else's opinion. I'm not reading someone else's idea. Well, that was a good idea. What was that idea? Comparing Instagram, the knowledge that I'm getting from Instagram versus books beats the crap out of Instagram any day. You might have a collection of all these motivational quotes and and all these sayings on Instagram, but it's not going to change your life. What changes your life is books, people who are specialized in that particular thing that you're trying to improve upon. Maybe some therapy, whatever it is. That's what's going to change your life. It's not Instagram. It's not those little ideas and thoughts and quotes that people are just posting. Think about the past. Those quotes and sayings that you've looked at. Is it really changed your life? I don't think so. Number 6 is that I'm grounded in reality. When you're on Instagram, they tend to know what you're looking at and what you might like to look at and what you like to look at. Obviously, my feed, sometimes it feeds me with all of these hot girls in bikinis, and it's just full of all these people, just like half naked girls, right? But it makes you ground in reality. I'm no longer looking at that stuff anymore. You're going out throughout your day, you're working, then you check Instagram, oh, another bikini girl. And then you stop and you're doing something else, oh, another bikini girl. And then you're constantly thinking about girls in bikinis. My reality now is that I don't think about that stuff anymore. I don't need to look at that stuff anymore. I'm focused on whatever it is that's in front of me. And that's the most important thing, is that I'm grounded in reality right now. And finally, number 7, that no one misses you when you're gone, and you don't miss anything. The 30 days that I went missing, no one messaged me. No one called me up and say, hey, what's going on? You haven't been posting. That's the thing, is that Instagram, it makes you feel that you're important. It makes you feel that your friends are always looking for you and care about you. But the thing is that no one misses you when you're offline. No one knows that you're offline because they're too busy distracted. They're too busy looking at other things, other people, what they're doing. When I log back on Instagram after about 30 days of gone missing, I looked at the stories and what people were posting, and then I realized that this stuff is just stuff. I didn't miss out on anything. People were just posting what they're doing, and that's it. And I missed out on nothing. So in conclusion, I invite you to do the same thing that I've done. I invite you to quit Instagram, and you don't have to go cold turkey for a whole year or even 30 days. Just try going cold turkey for just a week, just 7 days, and see what happens. You don't have to announce to the world that you're quitting Instagram. You don't have to tell anyone. You don't do that. Check in on yourself. Start from Monday, come back on Sunday evening, and just check and see how you're going. And you realize a lot of things from that experience, is that you didn't miss out on anything. Once you've done that, move on to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then 30 days. And I promise you, it's going to become addictive because you're going to have all this additional time. You're going to be happier. You're going to be working on other projects. You're going to be more productive. And there's a whole laundry list of all these great things that's going to happen when you quit Instagram. So anyway, I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.